Heyo! I'm really hoping this is in focus. If it's not, I'm really sorry, but fingers crossed that it is. As you can tell from the title of the video, today I am bringing you my Readers Crossing sign up and TBR post, and I am so excited to be doing so. I have been waiting for Auntie to release another reading challenge thing since the reading quest, which I absolutely loved. I mean, I didn't particularly keep my score too well and I wasn't like competing to win, but it was fun and it encouraged me to read more, and that's really what I need. So this readathon that she's just come out with, Readers Crossing, I'm hoping will have the same impact on me, and I need that help. Readers Crossing is based on the new app that Nintendo have released, the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp app, which is an amazing game and I love it, and I love Animal Crossing, so I'm just like pumped by all of it smushed together. I will leave my friend code down below, so if you want to be friends with me on Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, I'll leave my little friend code down there so we can be friends. And of course I will also leave the link to Auntie's original blog post about Readers Crossing as well, so you can see all of the info there, because I'm bound to get something wrong. But basically it's a readathon based on a board game, so you've got 4 paths and then a block in the middle. If I can save the picture, I'll put the picture here. So you've got sporty, cute, cool and natural, which are the friendship types you can get on the game, and then the ones in the middle are just bonus challenges, like extra challenges. Got the info on my phone here, so sorry about that. The challenge will begin on Sunday the 10th. I don't know if I'm going to put this up on the 9th or the 10th, depending on what the date is when you're watching it. That's when it starts. It starts on the 10th and it's going to run until the 31st, so it's a full 3 weeks. It's a full 3-week readathon. I'm so pumped by that. There's so much time for me to get things done, and yeah, that's that. I am going to do the natural path, which is the one at the bottom, and I have picked out my books. I'm pretty sure the scoring works quite similarly as before, but I won't go too much into that. If you want to know how the scoring and stuff works, go and see Auntie's blog post where she explains it all properly. I'm just here to say that's when it's happening, the 10th to the 31st. I'm excited to participate. I'm doing the natural path and these are the books I'm picking. Alright. So the natural path obviously follows Goldie, the little dog. She was always my favourite on the original Animal Crossing. I loved her. She was like my best friend, and I had photographs of her in my little house because she would give me photos of herself. I loved it. It was great. I do really enjoy Animal Crossing. But yes, the 5 steps on the natural path are a book set in your country, yellow cover, a classic, animal on the cover, and set in the wilderness. So I've got my book picks in a stack here. Let's go through them. Okay, so for a book set in my country, I have gone with Coraline by Neil Gaiman. This is like a classic Neil Gaiman and I haven't read it, but it is set in England, which is where I'm from, specifically in Sussex, which actually isn't that far from here. I love Neil Gaiman, as everyone already knows, and I just can't believe I haven't got to this one. Also, it's quite a small one, so I hope I'll get through it relatively quickly. And it's got little illustrations in there as well. Everyone knows that Coraline is a bit of a mad book. But yeah, I'm excited to read that one. So there's my first. So next up I have yellow cover. Here's the thing, I own 4 books with yellow covers and I have read all of them. I say all of them, that's only 4. But I don't have any books that I haven't already read, and rereads don't count. So I've kind of modified this a little bit. As we're following Goldie, and I guess they picked yellow because Goldie wears a yellow shirt, I'm going with gold because Goldie, and it's the closest I've got to yellow. So for a gold book instead, I'm going with The Last Namsara by Kristen Cicerelli. We got a silver version of this in the Fairy Loot, but the original version is gold, so I'm pumped. Also, I really wanted to read this anyway, and I'm excited. Much bigger of a book for a readathon, probably not the wisest choice, but I'm really excited to read it, so I'm excited. It's about a dragon slayer. The back says, Destroyer, Deathbringer, Dragon Slayer, I am more weapon than girl, and I'm just really excited. I don't really want to know any more than that about it, because I'm just excited to read it based on that alone. It sounds amazing, and it's a beautiful cover. with lots of gold on it. The next step is a classic. I've gone for a little one again here. I'm going with Peter Pan by Jm Barrie. I've never read Peter Pan, and this tiny little one should help me significantly again with this readathon. It's just an adorable little floppy paperback. Oh. I have watched the Disney movie of Peter Pan, but only like once a really long time ago. I really don't know much about it at all, you know, other than Peter and Wendy and Neverland and Captain Hook. Like, I know the basics, but I've never read it and I don't really know the story that well because I've only ever watched the Disney movie like once, ages ago. So I'm excited to do this, and that's my classic. Next is an animal on the cover. For that, I have gone with Blackwing by Ed McDonald. Again, quite a hefty one for this one, but I'm pumped by this. I don't know if there's anything to do with animals in the book, but it's got this big black crow on the front, so there's definitely an animal on the cover. And the back of this one says, "Hope, reason, humanity. The misery destroys them all." And this is one that was advertised in a fairy loot, and I wasn't planning on buying it. And I saw it in Waterstones, read the blurb, read the back, read the first page, and was like, okay, I need this. It's about like a wasteland called the Misery, where like fugitives and people run off to, but then like what happens in the Misery? It's like this weird land, and there's a bounty hunter that's meant to go out and find them to bring them back to the kingdom, but like as the Misery destroyed them first. Ooh, mystery! I'm excited by this as well. I'm excited by all the books on here, to be totally honest with you, but that one because of the animal on the cover. And finally, the final natural prompt is a book set in the wilderness. And for this one, I knew immediately what book I wanted to read, and honestly I think this prompt was the reason I picked the natural path, other than Goldie being my favourite character ever, and that is Even the Darkest Stars by, who's this by? Heather Fawcett. It's about like mountain climbing and stuff, so wilderness in the mountains, and I'm excited by it. The cover is really blue, like you can barely even see what's on it, but I'm excited by it. It's about like a girl who wants to be an elite climber and she doesn't think she'll have the chance, and then someone asks her to like help on their climb, and I don't know, I'm excited by it. I'm excited by all of it. It's been one that's kind of been, although the spine is really boring, it's been one that's been on my shelf for a little while. I'm just like, oh, I really want to go for that, but I haven't. So this is my excuse to actually go for it and read it. So yeah, they're my natural picks, and if I can read all of these in 3 weeks, I will be very, very pleased with myself. Not saying I will be able to, but I can try. No harm in that, hey? But then obviously that is just my path. There's then the middle area. So in the middle we've got some other prompts. An insect on the cover, seasonally inspired, fruit in the title, set at the sea or the beach, timed challenge, read a book a friend has recommended from a TBR, blah 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 blah. I'm picking only one of those for now, and I'm gonna pick a seasonally inspired read because it's a book I'm literally like about to start, and that is The Polar Bear Explorers Club by Alex Bell. I'm so excited to read this. I said I was gonna leave it till December because it's clearly a wintry read. It's now December. I'm gonna read it. I'm so excited. It's a children's book, and there's snow pirates and angry gnomes and polar bears and yetis, and it's all about an explorer club in like the Icelands, like the magical Iceland. There's little dinosaurs and the girl has a polar bear as a pet, and I'm just so excited. It sounds adorable. So yeah, that's my seasonally inspired read, and it's actually the one I'm starting with. So I'm starting with a middle quest, but I did that for the reading quest as well, and here we are. So yeah, that is that. I hope you have enjoyed my little sign up and TBR post. If you want to join in, I really encourage it because Auntie's like reading challenges are so good. Like the amount of prompts there are, and you can pick any path you want. I just think it's amazing. And even though this one's only now starting, I already can't wait for her to do another one because she's the best at creating these challenges. I love them. If you're joining in the quest, let me know. I will look forward to seeing other people's sign up posts and TBRs and stuff, and seeing what everyone else is doing. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please give us a thumbs up. Chat to me down in the comments. If you aren't subscribed and fancy subscribing, I'm always eternally grateful for that. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday and some odd days in between if I'm feeling generous, and I'll see you next time. Bye! gonna look really weird now because I've got my bright red hair in this one. And then the next video you see will be one that I'd pre-filmed and I'll have boring hair again. Oh well.